So what about the environment? There's a lot of things we've heard about in this class. The Clean Water Act, Clean Air Act, the Fish and Game is responsible for the environmental aspects of the Endangered Species Act and other areas, national park protection and marine sanctuary issues, labor rules, OSHA. All of these things relate to the environment in some ways. So we don't look at food safety through a straw. It's not a tiny little one thing at a time. All of these things overlap, and it can be daunting to get set up in a company to have all of your bases covered with the regulations while you're dealing with food safety. Uh, Business versus ag law. Don't want to get into too much detail here other than you already know from every other lecture practically that I've talked about. There's business law, there's safety law, there's laws that cover everything with exceptions for agriculture. There's always these exceptions. Agriculture is always a little bit different. And so you need to understand that. And you need to understand that when you're in the field agriculture, it's a different world where there are exceptions to a lot of the laws and regulations versus when you're in a manufacturing facility where you fall under traditional law and regulations. Now, there's the Ag Labor Relations Board and the Industrial Relations Board, and both of those might impact you in your company depending on the operations. There are marketing agreements, price support at the federal level. There's a lot of law that changes with every new farm bill. And when we have a federal farm bill, it helps prop up prices for certain commodities. We don't get impacted by that as much here in the minor crops. That's more an issue that's stronger anyways in the commodities like corn, wheat, soy, things of that sort. The grain crops are big for federal price support. But it's not just about protecting our economy, it's also using agriculture as an international trade tool and in some cases as an economic weapon for global economic issues. And no doubt we do that. So I thought there were a couple more slides, but I guess this last segment's very brief.